Hello everybody and welcome back to Soul Studios. I'm your host Soul, and today we're back on the warrior ships. I didn't think I'd be making another one of these videos so soon, but here we are. This topic was voted on in my weekly poll. As of this video's upload, you still have a couple days to go vote on the poll. They go up every Wednesday and they go into effect every Monday. Go check them out. So, we're back on the warrior ships thing. So, today we're covering the Power of Three. I'm going to be very honest. There is very little shipping content in Power of Three for some reason. There's a few core ships, some canon stuff, maybe some fanon stuff, but, I couldn't find anything. I tried thinking up some of my own. I searched around. There's not very many ships that could be thought of for Power of Three, and I don't really know why. I think it's just because there was so much focus on Jay, Lion, and Holly that there wasn't really much time for everything else. But let's just go right into it. So our first one is Lion Paw and Heather Paw. This was one that went on for the first couple, kind of the first couple books of Power of Three. I liked this when it was here. The way it deteriorated was horrible. I thought they were cute. I thought it was a cute little crush type situation. But I also think Lion Blaze Paw at the time is a bit too loyal to ThunderClan to ever think about a forbidden relationship, even though he did. Heather Paw, meanwhile, after this interaction, and after he breaks things off with her, turns into a massive, not good, all of her, every time I see her in a book after the fact, she's really mean. I finished Omen of the Stars recently, and she was, the few interactions she had with anyone in Omen of the Stars, besides maybe Breezepelt, was horrific. So, she sucks. Our next one is Breezepelt and Heathertail. Now, I couldn't find if this became canon in Omen of the Stars or Power of Three. I'm pretty sure it became canon in Power of Three once everyone became warriors. This is fine. For some reason, I remember Heathertail being nicer than she was. And now, reading over the books, I see she's not nice. And her and Breezepelt go well together because they both suck. I didn't enjoy any of her time on screen besides when she was having that little crush thing with Lion Blaze. Her and Breezepelt are fine. Good for them for finding love in each other and a quality relationship, I guess. But mean people with mean people, I guess. Our next one is Jayfeather and Half Moon, or J-Paw and Half Moon at the time. This was introduced in Power of Three, and it carries over to Omen of the Stars, and there's actually more interactions between them in Omen of the Stars, I'm pretty sure. But it got started in Power of Three, so we're putting it in this video. I really think this is cute. I also think it's a tad bit odd to make Jayfeather fall in love with a ghost. This is kind of another Firestar and Spotted Leaf situation. Except Jayfeather does actually interact with Half Moon, but through flashbacks and weird time travel. Like I said, I think it's cute, but also I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it. It's a different kind of thing. I guess when Jayfeather dies, they'll maybe be together. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But their interactions in the time travel stuff is really cute. Their interactions in Omen of the Stars is really good, but like I said, this is also just, he's in love with an ancient ghost, which could be counted as worse than Firestar and Spotted Leaf. I don't know. We're moving on. Leafpool X Nightcloud. I guess this actually could be a New Prophecy ship, but I've decided to put it in here because it makes more sense in here because there's more Leafpool and Nightcloud in Power of Three. Not them interacting together, but them in general. But it's a ship. I think that they could bond over their shared hatred well, not shared hatred, but shared experiences with Crowfeather. Except, I don't think Leafpool had any negative experiences with Crowfeather, and doesn't after the Power of Three. Ever. I actually, thinking about it now, this probably wouldn't work. Nightcloud's way too caught up in the how dare he sleep with the cat from another clan and have kittens with them, oh, she's horrible, blah, 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 blah. And Leafpool's too nice about Crowfeather, so I actually don't think it would work. It is a cute concept, though. I like the thought of the two wives just being like, who cares about the dude and getting together. That's nice. That's wholesome. Berrynose x Honeyfern. This is a canon one. They were cute for the little bit that they had on screen, and then Honeyfern died. It leads into our next one, Berrynose x... I have to check the names on this, but I'm pretty sure it's Poppy Frost. I may be getting her mixed up with someone else. This whole situation is an interesting one because, like, her sister died and he got with her, which her worries regarding this were totally valid. I would get that if the guy my sister was in love with decided he was going to be in love with me. But in the Omen of the Stars, they seem really happy together. I actually don't remember if these two were already together in Omen of the Stars, so they had to get together in Power of Three. I'm sorry, the timeline is just, it fuzzes all together in my brain, but both of these ships are pretty cute. I like the relationship that Berrynose and Poppy Frost have, especially in Omen of the Stars. Like, you can see that they love each other, and it's really cute. I don't remember much of Berrynose and Honeyfern other than he was really upset when she died. That's about it. Hollyleaf x Cinderheart. So, I couldn't for the life of me remember when these two interacted so much that we would make this possible, but I remember the snippet in Omen of the Stars where someone says that they used to be best friends. So, it's been a minute since I read The Power of Three. I actively avoid it because it's actually one of my least favorite Warriors arcs because it felt boring at points. But Hollyleaf x Cinderheart is cute. I like the best friends to lovers trope, so this would work, I think. I think Cinderheart would really help mellow her out and just let her chill. So, yeah. This next one's a bit of a joke. Blackstar x Soul. Yeah, go for it. I enjoy the husbands. It was kind of weird how Soul decided to just take over ShadowClan with Blackstar under his influence, but hey, sometimes romantic relationships are weird, and that's just how it goes. Honestly, this ship is just, I don't know if people actually, like, are serious about this, especially because of what Soul did. It's like, if Soul wasn't a horrible cat, sure, I can go for this. And our last one for today is White Wing x Birchfall. This is cute and adorable. Without them, we wouldn't have Dovewing and Ivypool, so I am really glad that it's more of a wholesome ship. I don't, like I said, it's been a hot minute since I read The Power of Three, but I remember them being wholesome. I know that Whitepaw waited to become a warrior for when Birchfall became a warrior, so they were made into warriors around the same time, I believe. And she waited so he wouldn't be alone. So that's really cute, and I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. I don't remember, like, they're both background characters, so I don't really remember that much about anything. But that is all the warrior ships I could find, and I'm sorry that I don't have, like, really passionate opinions about them. It's just because Power of Three, like I said, is one of my least favorite arcs. Just because. And there's not a ton of shipping content, or at least not any that I could find. If y'all have other ships from Power of Three that you know of, put them down in the comments. I'd love to see them, because I could not find anything for this video. So, yeah, no shameless self-promotion this time. I'm just gonna let y'all go in peace. You don't have to hear about my coffee, whatever it's called. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all stay safe, drink some water, remember to breathe, and I will see you in the next video.